Yeah, so one of my close partners, man, one of my boys hit me up. Said we going down to Hazelwood tonight, yeah, man, get some of them wings. So I'm like, shit, all right, that's what it is, some of the wings, yeah. So when he tells me this, I went on here, hop in the shower, throw the purple label James on, all black Pradas, low top, and a nice all black Dior shirt I had with the Prada shades. Really bipping. But anyway, I go on here and spray that Izzy Miyagi. About a good 3 pumps. Then you gotta back up and step back into it. Hop in the whip, cut the tunes on, and slide. And I went on here and met my boy up the Hazelwood Inn. As soon as I step in that motherfucker, all eyes on me like a Tupac song. This is grilling me, cause I'm already knowing I'm clean. Then I see my man, he over at the bar. He waved me over at the bar, like, yo. So my boy. Now I'm making my way through the crowd. This is on me. So because I'm knowing all eyes on me for real, as soon as I get the bar, I go ahead on, order a double shot of Hennessy XO. I slide the bartender $50 bill. She give me a $10 back. All the little biddies at the bar looking at me like, what he drinking? Oh, cause they do watch your change. They do watch how much change you get back. That's how they know you drink some big boy shit. So I get to rapping to my man, acting like I'm ignoring all the attention that I'm getting, right? He get to telling me how he got to move later on with a couple little biddies, right? When we get up out the spot. Wow, we having a rap. This girl on the right of me tapped me on my shoulder. She like, excuse me, if you don't mind me asking. She like, what is that you drinking? I'm like, oh, this Hennessy XO. Wow, what's up? She like, cuz, you gave her a $50 bill. She only gave you $10 back. She like, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, that's what I drink. Whole time bluffing like a mother. Only did that cause I knew everybody was looking. She didn't know that. Baited her right in. Put the hook right in the water. So I'm like, yeah, but you want a shot? She get the cheese and like, nah, I wouldn't dare do that. In my mind, I'm thinking like, I knew you was gonna say that car. I wasn't gonna buy that for you anyway. Cause if she would've said yeah, I'd have told that bartender like, yeah, let me get a shot of that naughty head gin, please. But anyway, I guess that was her way of making small talk with a player. So she like, what you doing after this? And I'm like, yeah. She like, yeah, cause I ain't gonna be in here too much longer. And I ain't really got nothing else to do for real. So I slide my little bar stool back a little bit so I can get a better view. She was cool. Of course, the face was pretty, but the body was cool once I stood back and got a real good look at her. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing even. What part of town you from? She like, I'm from over west. I'm like, oh yeah? Where? She like, I'm from up Emerson Avenue. And I'm like, oh yeah? Ain't that blood country? A lot of bloods up there. You know, this is what I'm thinking. But she, all that. What time you trying to link? She like, I'm gonna chill in here with my girl for like another hour and then we can go ahead and dip. I'm like, you driving? She like, not tonight. She like, I got a call, but I came here with my homegirl though. She was like, you drive? Yes, indeed. So she like, oh, all right, that's cool. So I'm riding with you. I look up and down one more again. Yes, indeed, you riding with me. Yes, indeed. So she like, all right. So I'm like, all right. So I turn back around to my man, get the rapping to him. He like, dang, boy, you just got in here. So I'm capping like, yeah, man, you know how it be. You know what I mean? You know how it is. So she's still sitting behind me, but she done turned around and start talking to her homegirls and shit, right? So after being in there for like 40 minutes, yeah, I say about 40 minutes tops, because I know I had ordered like 2 more drinks. But it definitely wasn't XO, it was just a regular Hennessy. But anyway, I'm rapping to my homeboy while I'm in mid-conversation. Because you know once I get to feeling that drink, I get to spit game. My homeboy tapped me on my arm like, boy, like give me that look, like, boy, turn around. So I ain't do it, obviously. I just, you know what I mean, casually, slowly turned around a little bit, right? It's a dark-skinned dude in a leather jacket. He had on like a brown leather. He's standing behind me, but he's standing directly in front of Shorty that I was just talking to. But his face balled up. He looking at her like, he like, what the fuck is you doing out here? What is you doing here? She like, man, go ahead, go ahead. Keep trying to burn somebody. We're not even together no more, boy. Go ahead. So I'm sitting behind her like, what's going on? So she get to cussing him out, calling him all kind of bums and broke and all this shit, right? Losers. So in the heat of the moment, Slim go off, grab a cup of water that was right there, throw it on him. The security sees this, they come over there, him yo up, pull him up out of there, right? So when everything was all said and done, I asked the waitress for a little rag, got the rag from her and helped Shorty dry off, right? So she like, thank you, man. Tired of his ass. He just don't want to leave me alone. He following me around everywhere I go. I got a restraining order and everything. So I'm like, dang, for real. So this way it get crazier. Like I said, they threw Slim up out the spot. They threw him out the Hazelwood, right? Escorted him off the premises. So when they let the spot out and shit, we leaving about the spot. Shorty had asked me like, look, man, my night kind of got ruined for real. Is it all right if you take me home? I just don't feel like hearing my homegirl's mouth the whole ride home. I really don't. She was like, if you do that for me, we could link up tomorrow night, yeah, I mean, but my night kind of got ruined. I'm like, cool. That ain't no problem. Cause when I thought about it, I'm like, shit, it's only a one more night wait. I can do that. I'm like, yeah, that ain't no thing, babe. I'll take you home. So she separates from our homegirls. They say they hiring goodbyes or whatever. We get to walking through the parking lot with me. We get to go for the car. Now, if you ever been in the Hazelwood, you know how the parking lot is. It's always full of cars and shit, man. So I hit the key fob, the car making noise. I find my car. We hop in the whip. I adjust my seat. She throw the GPS in the phone because I ain't know how to get there from where I was at without going through the city. I ain't want to go through the city because my tags was fucked up. So we had the GPS, a highway route. But anyway, I start the car up, let it heat up a little bit. We pull out the parking lot. Baby girl clothes was a little damp still, so she still had the rag trying to dry off for real. So anyway, I pull out the parking lot. We get to riding down the street. I'ma say we probably got like 5 or 6 blocks away from the Hazelwood. I pull up to the light, and out of nowhere, I just hear Shorty like, oh my goodness. I look over like, what's wrong with you? She's like, oh my goodness, he following us. I think that's him following us. So I'm like, who? You talking about Slim from the spot? She like, yeah. As soon as I look up in the rearview mirror, he must have seen me looking at him through his windshield. He pulled around and pull up on the side of my car and get to rolling his window down. When he rolled his window down, I see the nigga lift up. Nigga had a brick in his hand, right? When I sees this, I punch it. Yo! I take the light, bang a left, I'm gone. I get the flying down Bel Air Road, right? Whole time this nigga on my ass. I'm doing like 90 in the city. Cause I ain't had no bumper in the car. And usually I keep that bumper in the car with me. Whole time I'm flying through the city, cussing this bitch out. And I don't fuck with it. You shouldn't even got in my car. You know you got crazy. She looking scared and stupid at the same time. Cause I'm floating this motherfucker.